He's the mayor of Canada's largest city.
How do you run the whole Canada?
I don't run all of Canada, no.
Toronto's population, nearly 3 million. Their budget, $5.5 billion.
Helping what?
All the hockey tickets, stuff like that, because it's really hard for us to get tickets.
She's the mayor of the smallest town in Canada. In the smallest cafe, all right, make that the only cafe in town, Mayor Lynn Russell of Fleming, Saskatchewan. Population, 95.
Oh, this is the newest little addition of the town, eh?
Oops, no, make that 96. Town budget, about $65,000. 2 mayors in 2 communities. All right, one of them is about 30,000 times the size of the other, but that difference means nothing to Mayor Lynn and Mayor Mel. At the end of the day, they both have the same job. In their town, they're the boss. You know, I've never been in here. This is a pretty big office, eh?
Yeah, but it's not big enough for everybody. You know, like right now, we have 45,000 employees.
This is where I work, Peter. If you want to come on in and I'll show you around.
Sure.
This is our office.
It looks like they're lined up to the nines to see you again.
Hi, how are you?
This would be your filing cabinet?
Yeah.
Town's files?
Me 5. You miss.
And this is our old safe.
Oh, cool.
Well, isn't that part of this?
That's part of the deal for next year.
Which way is best?
There's just some storage.
Is everybody here?
Oh, so they hold the meetings in your office as well?
Yep.
I see.
This is it right here.
Well, it's cozy.
It is. That's all we need.
He's not available at the moment.
Mayor's official bolo bat. The worst part of the job, meetings, all the meetings.
What's the worst part of the job?
The pay.
Well, what is the pay?
I get $20 a meeting.
There's an emergency meeting here or an emergency meeting there, or somebody has a real critical problem and they want to see you right away.
Wait a minute. You get $20. You meet once a month and you get $20 a meeting, and that's your pay.
That's it. And if I miss a meeting, I don't get paid for it. So I try to make every meeting.
Heck, if I was you, I'd be calling a meeting every day.
3-day council meetings are pretty rough, particularly when you're talking about nothing.
Mayor Mel gets paid about $110,000 per year. By Mayor Lynn's standard, that's a lot of meetings. Now, she too spends a lot of hours on the job. It's just outside the boardroom.
My husband and I are looking after the rink. We get guys ready. If there's a hockey game, we'd have to do the flooding and everything. We're down there most nights, sometimes late 9 o'clock at night.
I paid my protection, now leave me alone.
Back in the other city, Mayor Mel finds one of the biggest parts of his job is dealing with the media.
Getting rid of the troublemakers, we're getting rid of the thugs.
So big, this man does it for him.
On a daily basis, I get anywhere from 25 to 100 phone calls from different reporters.
Meanwhile, there's only one reporter that Mayor Lynn has to deal with.
I am the Fleming correspondent for the Mooseman newspaper.
And only one media scandal she's had to face.
There was a stray cat came into town, and it was in people's garbage.
He could actually spend his entire day talking to the media.
One fellow did take his gun out, and he was going to shoot it, but the cat looked at him in the eye, and he didn't have the heart to shoot it, so.
Well, the press think I like photographs. I don't. The press don't know me. Honest, they don't know me.
Mel's pictures are all over town, although he's not always portrayed as a saint. What sort of pictures are there of you around town?
Dressed up as a nun. Me and my 3 girlfriends, we dress up as nuns when we go curling.
Well, they call, about different issues. One was the Spice Girls, and I can't...
That's right, the Spice Girls. Mayor Mel took them on in the media after they threatened to perform in Toronto without Ginger.
Then they wanted me to give them a key to the city. I said, like hell.
My daughter likes them.
Yes, I can see that.
She likes them, but
Yeah.
I think she'd like them if they came to Fleming, but
Any chance of that?
no.
No? You don't think so?
No, don't have
Fleming
that money.
budget, Spice Girls don't go
No,
together, eh?
no,
All right.
no. It'd be nice to have somebody like that come here, but
Yeah. With or without Ginger, I guess you'd take them, eh?
yeah, exactly, exactly.
One of Mayor Mel's biggest media blizzards was when he battled a snowstorm by calling in the Army.
I'm glad as hell that I called in the Army. These for the winter months, yes. They called me a wimp. A wimp. And then they said, Toronto are wimps.
So, Marilyn, what happens in Fleming when it snows?
Well, usually the first thing we do, we start shoveling ourselves out.
I have to ask you this. Have you ever been tempted to call in the army, or?
Never.
No?
Never ever thought of that.
Lynn, I can see how you got to be mayor. I notice you're not doing any shoveling, but quite a bit of supervising.
I like this, though. I like this.
But Mayor Mel's toughest problem is coping with Toronto's skyrocketing population.
This is where people are coming. This is where people want to come. You know, they don't want to go anywhere else. They want to come to Toronto. Toronto's the place. Toronto's where everything's happening.
And Mayor Lynn's toughest problem? Finding enough people who'd actually rather come to Fleming.
It'll be dying one of these days. Like, a lot of young people don't want to move here. I don't know why. Taxes are cheap. We got a lot of lots. Like, even for $1 a lot, you can buy one.
$1 a lot?
$1 a lot.
I think she has a harder job than I do.
But what about his job?
No,
Why not? It's mayor of the biggest city in Canada.
he can have it.
Big and small, growing and shrinking. They seem worlds apart. But these two mayors have a lot in common. A dedication to the job and a commitment to their communities. My last question, do you like your job?
I have the greatest job in the world. I really do. You know, I'm able to do things. I'm able to get things done. I'm able to build things. And yeah, I love my job.
I enjoy it. I like working for the community. I guess just being part of the community, helping out and hoping town survives.
Coming up next, llamas working as caddies. They're strong and reliable, and best of all, they don't criticize your stroke.